Hello everyone and welcome back to Zoodesia Zoo! I am Zookeeper Seri and we are here outside of our Confucius exhibit and look at all the birds. Oh my goodness, we're never going to run out of those little prehistoric birds again! Oh, that's so exciting! And actually, I really am going to have to start thinking about expanding their aviary. I like the new size of their aviary, but I could see us maybe expanding over this way. In fact, let's take a quick peek. See if there's any room. I love how we are incorporating the mushrooms. Mushrooms are our friends, not our foes, so we might as well just incorporate them into the building. Oh, what's this? Ooh, if we expand out here, I might be able to give them a little view of this big old lake. And I know a lot of you guys wanted us to put the big old giant crocodile, prehistoric giant crocodile, over in that lake. So, that could possibly happen. And then we've got the little pathway into the caves and tunnels under our home over there. So, oh, and there's the entrance to the big old giant cave that we ran into. Oh my gosh, there's just so many things going on here. And so many leaves! So many leaves! I never thought I would, like, rue the day that we had too many leaves, but I do get kind of smacked in the face with some lag now and then, due to the amount of leaves in the jungle. Look at the little birds! Oh, this is like my favorite exhibit ever. And we are almost done. So actually, that's what I wanted to do today, is today we are going to work a little bit more on the Confucius exhibit. The compies are still roaming around. Hi, Eco. But Ben said he might be picking up his little ones sooner than later, so it's just kind of a temporary merged exhibit. But I actually wanted to work on this guy's exhibit a little bit more today. We might go and peruse the rainforest. Let's see, am I going to be lucky enough? Yes! Alright. We might go and look among the rainforest for more philodendron, because I really do want to get a lot more philodendron mixed in here, because they're just perfect. They're perfect. They're kind of low growing, and they have the right colors for being inside of the Confucius exhibit, but we need to consider other things for the birds. So, some of what I read said that most likely these guys would have eaten fish and things like that. And some of what I read said that they would have been kind of omnivorous. They would have been nibbling on fruits and all sorts of little seeds and things like that. So I think we've covered the fruits and the seeds a little bit with the blueberry bushes and some of the other plants we've put in. But I feel like, in fact, I just saw some. Let's go get some of the berry bushes, the wild berry bushes. And maybe, I wonder if like the herbs would look good in there, the little herb garden. So let's pick up these herb gardens. We're going to end up making another living garden at this rate, that's for sure. Alright, let's come over here, or another living exhibit where everything's like alive and well, and we need to manage it. Oh, and by the way, I have taken off the Teehee resource pack, so now our diamond gear is just diamond gear again, but I decided that was okay because Ben has fixed it so we can actually do our laundry with the amazing, oh my gosh, we're getting seeds for days, Azuki bean seeds, wow. These ferns, they really had a lot more to them than I thought they would. But yeah, we will be going and getting our leaf armor, our proper twilight leaf armor from the house after this, because we'll be able to get the armor taken care of in the washer and dryer, which is fantastic. All right, let's gather up these ferns. I really like the look of these ferns when they're hit with bone meal inside of the exhibit. Ah, and there they are. So this is what we were after right here. These little ones, so that we can have a little berry garden. There we go. Come here, little berry gardens. There we go. Let's just gather all of you up. And then we'll put this berry garden inside so that the Confucius have berries to eat as well. Look, it's the floating tree! Oh, that floating tree is just so awesome. It's so cool. And then what else for a little Confucius? I don't know if there's like some way we can display fish. Let's see. Oh, what's this? Minced fish and vegetables. Interesting. I wonder if Decocraft has anything we could use, actually. So, oh my, what's that? Oh, it's just a bunny. In fact, I think it's getting a little bit late, and I know there's other people on the server, so let's go inside. Let's go inside our little safety zone here. Do I have any torches? No torches. Let's walk into our little safety zone with our noisy birds. I'm going to put down the berry bushes. So when we're building exhibits, and that looks pretty good in here actually. When we are building exhibits for animals, it's very, very important for us to consider like where the food is, where their places to hide away are. You want to make sure that animals really feel like they've got safe spaces to lay their eggs out of my reach. Why? Confucius egg, why? It's so far away. Why, little one? You taunt me so. We can put a clover patch down there at least. Alright, clover patches. Clover patches are awesome. I could put fern or something back there. Can I stick a berry garden back there? Just a little bit. I did it! Yay! So they'll have a little berry garden back there too. But when we are building exhibits for our animals, the things you really want to think about are if there's enough space. Space providing, or I should say providing enough space for the animals is a huge, major, big concern. And then you want to think about if they have enough shelter. And then you want to think about if they have enough food and if they have enough water, and enough enrichment too. And that's what we really tend to focus on here in Zoodesia Zoo, is making sure there's lots of things to climb on, lots of places to hide in. Oh, look at all the eggs! We're going to have so many Confucius. In fact, I don't even think we need to hatch these eggs. I think we will just kind of start saving them. Look, they're everywhere! Oh my gosh, there's another one! Eggs for days! So let's just gently tuck these in here, and we'll work with them in the future, because, oh my gosh, we're going to have, like, a lot of Confucius. And we might just need to, like, make a little, oh, a nest! So you guys keep telling me that you can make nest with sticks, but I think that's a different mod than what you guys are thinking about, than what we have. So let's see, 1 second. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to make the nest. Nest is still a mystery. Nest is still a mystery. Apparently, let's see. Oh, here's some sticks. So apparently I can take sticks. Hello, little one. And we should just be able to, like, do this. But see, nothing happens. How about this? Nothing happens. So yeah, I think it's a different mod than what some of you are thinking about. But we did try it, so thank you for letting us know. And the ferns! Oh, I totally forgot we stored ferns in here. I totally forgot we had sword ferns, and we had these little maidenhair ferns, which are perfect for the back corners like that. Oh, that egg. That egg's driving me nuts that I can't reach it. Just casually. I still don't have it. Are you kidding me? And I, like, destroyed everything to try to get it. Now I feel really silly. The bird's like, why did you do that? I'm sorry, little one. Let me repair it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. There you go, guys. All right. There we go. So I wonder, yeah, actually maidenhair ferns and the philodendron I think will work best here. And I actually want to remove these prehistoric plants because we have so few of them. I'm going to go ahead and gather them up very carefully so that I know which ones are which. And let's see, oh my gosh, eggs, eggs for days, eggs everywhere, eggs everywhere. And maidenhair fern, and maidenhair fern. Oh, it's looking so good. Oh, bird bath. This would be a perfect spot for a bird bath right there. So I'll probably put a bird bath right in that spot. We could put some more, ooh, like, let's see, let's put the berries right here. And maidenhair right there. And maybe right here. Oh, and see, look, there's a bear patch. Perfect. We can put these down, kind of make it like a little moist area. There. And then let's put the ferns down. Do I have any bone meal? Normally I always have, like, there's a bone. So we can turn that into bone meal. And it looks like otherwise I'm out. So let's turn this into bone meal. Ta-da! And now we can make 3 tall ferns. And that's perfect because we'll just do it at the back here. Boom. 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 Ah! Look at that. And do I have any more plants? I did pick up the Delilah earlier. So I think the Delilah would be good down here. Are you going to give me multiples? Ah, it didn't propagate. Dang it. Will you propagate now? I think you have to wait for them to grow to get the best chance at propagating them. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we've got more lazuli bells. Oh, and an egg. They liked my ferns. They laid an egg in it. That's wonderful. And I actually want another honey splurged, or let's get one of these parrot beaks. So We're just gonna have to like gently tease apart the roots and the pieces. Ta-da! Parrot beak. Until there's enough. And then we can come over here and ta-da! What do you guys think? Oh, Socrates, do you like it? I think they like it. I think they like having more to look at. And it's good for us too. Good. But yeah, like I was saying, when you are working on an exhibit, you really want to think about food, space, shelter, enrichment, so the animals don't have the same thing to stare at day in, day out. Nobody wants to stare at the same thing day in, day out. In fact, often that's how people get depressed, is when they don't change up their environment. Even when, like, you know, you're very, very nervous, and trust me, I have been very, very nervous in the past. And even if you're like a really anxious person, oh, that one laid an egg right in our hand. That was really cool. If you don't get out and you just stay home all the time, you're probably going to get pretty depressed. So it's a good idea to make sure you get out as often as possible. Well, not as often as possible. You know what I mean. Get out from time to time. Stretch your legs. You know, I don't know about the shell flowers in the end. I wonder if it would be better. I actually kind of want more of these guys. Wow, we got 3 of them from that. That was awesome. So let's come down and we're going to swap these shell flowers out. In fact, can you switch over a little bit, little one? There you go. Have a flower. And we're going to come over here. This is the delicate landscaping that needs to be done. But once we're finished, oh, look at all the eggs. We need to make sure we don't mix these up and accidentally make an omelet out of our little eggs. But yeah, once we're done with this, the thing is, then we can just sit back and enjoy this exhibit forever after. So let me see. Any more maidenhairs? Any more philodendron? Yes, I got another philodendron. Yeah, I'm gonna need to spread some of them over here. Oh, wow. Are the berries already spreading on their own? I may have done that. And the berries aren't spreading, but goodness. There's a lot of the shell flowers back here, but I think that's okay. Maybe we'll put like a little Delilah down in the corner. More eggs! Oh my gosh. So many eggs. Do I need the swordhair ferns? Or the sword ferns? How's it look? I don't know. I think it's a little too light colored. So we'll put that back. There we go. And I hear some spiders trying to eat us again. That's just fine. We'll ignore them. Alright, maidenhair ferns, maidenhair ferns. We are just like walking around. I'm gonna have to put up another sign. Please be aware you might accidentally pick up some Confucius bird eggs. They are very fast. Oh, look at that one. In fact, I know what we'll do. We'll put a NPC zookeeper in here at some point. And we will have them take the compy eggs because they can take them to have research done or to put them in somewhere safe, and we'll exchange them for zookeeper experience. Oh, that's not what I needed. Jeez Louise, sir, you scared me. Little silver skeleton staring at us through the glass here. Jeez. But alright, good. I think we're almost done. I really do want to be able to go out and get some stone, though, so that we can make some bird houses, or some bird baths, excuse me. There's bird houses as well, but they're definitely too small. There's hummingbird feeders for when we finally find the hummingbirds, because there are hummingbirds in this world now. So we're going to try to make some of these bird baths, and to make them, we just need some normal stone. And this will actually be the crayfish mod, and this is the Decocraft bird bath. But I think it's a little fancier than what we want in here. So we're going to go with that one. And I want to see what Decocraft might have as far as options go. There's pumpkin trios. That would actually be really good for enrichment items for somebody. And wow, it's a little loud in here, but I love it. Let's see, there's little toys. What else do we have over here? Oh, look at that. There's park bins and park benches. Those are the perfect design for building a little zoo like this. Oh, we're going to have to make some park benches. Oh my gosh, we're going to have to gather clay and make park benches in the future. That's definitely going to be something that has to happen. But anything that we could use to decorate the birds exhibit. Let's see. Elf plushies. There's garden flamingos. If we wanted to use garden flamingos to decorate, that would be hilarious. Anything else? Because I really... What about you guys? Can you think of anything we're forgetting that would be a good finish? Maybe fruit bowls. Maybe putting some fruit bowls down on the ground. That's actually a good idea. To look like that's their little feeding stations. I actually really like that idea. So we might make some fruit bowls for them tomorrow and like put fruit bowls out. And on that note, we could put like barrels of fruit around so that it looks like the storage for zookeepers when we start building more of the zookeeper little shacks that we used to have. When we start building those again, we could put these barrels in there to act as storage for all of the food and the crates and everything too. Oh, I like that idea. There's also noodles. That doesn't quite look like fish. I kind of want like a little crate with fish in it or a bowl with fish in it. That could look like food for our little ones. There's a fish aquarium, but that's not quite what I'm thinking. Not quite what I'm thinking. Oh, and we'll have haystacks and everything to put down in the future as decoration pieces too. Man, this is going to be fantastic. Look at all this. Oh, wonderful. There's even a hammock we could hang up. Oh, so cool. But yeah, alright. So let's go make a bird bath first. You guys, so many little eggs. So many little eggs, it's awesome! And we will have to clear out this chest. We might clear out this chest tonight. Is it raining? It's raining outside. That's so cool. Alright, before we go, I'm going to check one more time. Alright, philodendron, are you going to propagate? Maidenhair fern, philodendron, nope, and nope. Maidenhair fern, nope. Spleenwort, nope. And philodendron? These philodendrons usually are pretty accommodating with propagating for me, but not right now. Alright, well that's kind of like a little manual task, but I actually like the manual gardening aspects of what we do, so that's fine. Let's go out real quick, and we're just going to take on this spider. Oh, hello, Mr. Creeper. Oh, that's fine. The further back we go, the more friends we have. Oh my gosh, the spider and the skeleton are fighting, and it gives me time to swap my flowers out for a defensive tool. Whoa! And a rat from above. Death from above! Take that. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, the spider took out... Ah! Now it's a skeleton head! Why? No, little brat. There. Oh, jeez. Alright, I think that took care of everybody. Where's my food? I had food at some point in this whole debacle. I don't know where it went. Well, that was exciting. I knew I was hiding from all of the angry, hostile mobs that wanted to eat my brains. I don't know what the skeletons want from me, actually. But I knew I was hiding from them inside the exhibit, but I didn't realize that I was hiding from that many of them. Don't you dare blow up my mushroom. Thankfully, he can't, because we had to turn block breaking off. But there we go. Alright, well, that little bit of excitement over. We're just going to pop across the way, and we are going to steal some of this rock, and I'm going to be very careful because I remember last time we went in there, I got blown to smithereens, and it was one of my most dramatic deaths yet. I still need to make my little graveyard so that we can keep a record of all the deaths that I go through, which really we may need to look into before... What the heck? Why are you green? What is this? Where's my normal pick? Alright, what are you? It's a thing! Coalite ore. Which apparently turns into iron dust. And that's apparently all it's good for. Interesting. Alright, well, I'm actually fine with putting you right back where you were. And we're just going to come over here. And we're going to gather up a little bit of the plain stone, because that's what we're after. Bat pick, what would I do without you? Bat pick, I'm so glad I have you. Bat pick. Da 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 da. But yeah, anything else? Oh, jeez, I thought that was a creeper. It was just the patch of green behind us. But anything else you guys think would be good as decorative pieces inside of our Confucius exhibit? Let me know. Should we try to make like a fancy, statue or something? Like, I don't know what kind of statue I would want to put in the Confucius exhibit, though. I think it's really nice the way it is, because it's got lots and lots of greenery. We'll put in those fruit bowls so that the animals have some things to play with and to get out. And now we have these little stone pieces. Alright, let's be very careful. Oh, I want to put that torch back where I got it from. We're going to have these little stone pieces. I'm going to fill this hole in. Look at me think ahead. so I don't fall to my death again. There we go. For making a bird bath with. Also, again, sorry about the wee bit of laggedy lag. That's just the fact that we're like facing a gigantic jungle. But hopefully we'll be able to see better with a new PC in the future. Alright, here we go. Hang on, little ones. Oh, look at all the little eggs. I'm so excited. Alright, and let's come over here. And where on earth is my... Oi! Crafting station. Why aren't you working? I don't know why it's not working, but we'll deal with that in a minute. Alright, bird bath, so just a T shape. Alright, simple and easy. So we make a little T shape. And there we go! So now we've got bird baths! Guess what, little guys? I've got some bird baths for you. Where should I put... Let's put the first one back over here because I know I want one right there. Oh, it's perfect! It's nice! It's just the right height for these guys. Good! And it's kind of nice and plain, which is what I wanted. Oh, good. That's exactly what I wanted. That makes me happy. Alright, we'll put one right there. And I'll put the little ivy back down. I don't know if ground covers propagate now that I think about it. If you guys have Plant Mega Pack and you happen to know if ground covers propagate, could you let me know? Because I have no idea if they do. And that's actually a really interesting question. Alright. So we'll go ahead and we'll put another bird bath right there. Maybe one right there. Is that one too close? No, I think it's okay to have lots of them scattered through the exhibit. And then I'm going to put another one right here. Egg. Egg, 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 egg. Oh, that's going to be so fun to collect these and turn them in for zookeeper points later. And then we'll put another bird bath right there. Egg. Oh, that's so nice. Oh my gosh, Socrates. You win all the points, Socrates. That was awesome. Also, egg. I got it. Oh, that was so cool. All right. So, yeah, I think really tomorrow we'll try our hand at making those little fruit bowls. I haven't tried making any of the Decocraft stuff yet, but we'll try our hand at making the fruit bowls. And then I think it's just setting up an NPC, which I won't do for now because I'm still behind on NPCs. But it would be setting up an educator NPC and zookeeper in this exhibit, and then it would be like a fully complete done exhibit, and that would be amazing. I'm really excited about that. Oh, and there's more eggs. Oh my gosh. But I'm really excited about that. So I will see you guys bright and early in the morning tomorrow. Don't worry about the leaking roof. It should be fine. And we will make up some fruit bowls so that we can put down some food dishes for these guys and fully create the feeling of having the space, the shelter, the food, the water, and the enrichment for our wonderful little zoo residents. Oh, it's so pretty in here. Alright guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.